Case CV25-02453. Judicial notice for the continuation of the newfound evidence in support of claims against defendants and co-actors. Gail A. Kern, policy number 1620, attorneys. Stipulated judgment quieting title in favor of Chamfrey Rental, REO, LLC. Gail A. Kern, policy number 1620, acting as fiduciary / manager for Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association, representing ongoing lien rights and remedies. Exhibits 1 and 2, court documents ordered by District Court Judge David A. Hardy equals CV18-01784. Evidence, quote, now restricted file access, unquote. Conflicts of interest and fraudulent concealments, protection of attorneys who misrepresent titles and rights, racketeering. CV 25-00680, RSC 2025-00740, RSC 2019-000337, RSC 2023-00823, etc. Exhibit 1. Here's a recorded document done by attorneys making representation of the title rights of Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. Notice of entry of stipulated judgment. Okay, there's a signature, counsels, partners. These are all attorneys doing this. Okay, here's the file stamp of this case. Notice of entry of stipulated judgment, quieting title in favor of Chamfrey Rental, REO, LLC. Okay, we'll go through here. It's all done by attorneys. And now this case has a restricted access when you go try to see. And it looks to me like they're concealing the record. So we can't see all the representations made by Gail Agnes Kern, who was basically the manager and the attorneys for Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. And they also had liens on everybody's properties. Okay, so there she is right there, an attorney for Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. But you go through here and look at this stuff. There's some highlighted things in here about the representations here. Chamfrey and the HOA further agree that the subject property remains subject to the HOA's ongoing lien rights and remedies under its governing documents, NRS Chapter 116, and applicable Nevada law. Okay, so they're representing that Wilcox Ranch has a right to have these liens on there, okay, but yet there's people in there saying it doesn't exist after they voted a perpetuity in. And then Gail Agnes Kern went down there and recorded it with the Secretary of State. And she refuses to do anything about this. Okay, she's an attorney. But what this shows is Judge David A. Hardy, he was the judge on this, and you'll see here. Okay, here's Gail Agnes Kern, and here's the other law firm. Okay, but here's District Court Judge David A. Hardy. Okay, so when you go to case 680, CV 25-00680, you'll see that there's 25 motions or 28 motions and 28 notices in there, and he denied everything and gave everything to them because Gail Agnes Kern was a defendant on that case. Okay, so he has a conflict of interest here, and there's also questions whether he's being paid by Washoe County, getting judicial benefits. Okay, so he's right there. So he had a conflict of interest, and then we go look at the case, and it's all been restricted. Okay, so you can see here, right, here's a certified copy Washoe County Recorder. But Exhibit 2 is a claim where Mr. Belfort is making a reservation of rights here at the county for what they're doing here. See, this is all organized crime and title frauds. Okay, this is all about title frauds, and this is not going away. There's going to be multiple lawsuits going on here. Straight up title fraud. And you people want to say it doesn't exist? Okay, and you want to threaten and intimidate us? You're going to find out. Reserving rights to policy limits to all County of Washoe bonds and insurance coverage, etc. Statement of claims will follow after 30 days late response in federal district court venues. Okay, this is newfound evidence that this judge gave everything to the attorneys. They're all full of conflicts of interest, including the district attorney. Stand by, more evidence to come.